Now, we've talked at great length as to why the DJI Pocket 3, or its twin, the Xtra Muse, is one of the top vlogging cameras on the current market. The gimbal, stabilization, the quality, all of it is top tier. The one big downfall that I will say is she's a delicate gal, which is why I highly recommend anybody who can still get it, get the DJI Care Plan if you have the DJI Pocket 3. As someone who was traveling with it when I first got it, I did notice that one, even though it's small, it's about yay high, it's kind of hard to fit into your pocket, especially if you're wearing women's clothes. With that being said, I did receive the Xtra Edge Action Cam, which I will preemptively say is probably a lot better suited for travel specifically. At the time that I'm recording this video, it was at $179, which for a camera that can shoot in 4K, I do think is a very, very competitive price. I'm going to continue the rest of my day shooting in this bad boy so that we can truly test the stabilization, the autofocus, and the overall quality. When I record, I want to have the best possible footage that I can while being the laziest version of myself that I can. So let's see how good this camera is, and I'll take you along for the ride. Let's talk about what you get right out of the box. This is what the Action Cam looks like. It's very small and petite. Now this is truly a pocket cam. With my DJI Pocket 3, yeah, I could probably do that, but I'd be really worried about the gimbal. So this one, that's in and out. You get the battery. There is a USB-C here. They also give you a cage. If you're getting equipment that you're spending money on, protect it, please. Open this latch for the cage and then place it in through the top like that. You also get this attachment. This looks like a helmet mount. And then this, you get this. Unsure. I'm going to go ahead and just start it up though, and we'll go from there. Wow, I just for some reason formatted my SD card and completely lost all the footage that I was working on, and I don't remember what I even talked about. We're just going to start from here. This is me recording on the Xtra Edge Action Camera with all of the default settings. This is essentially what it's gonna look like with you recording right out of the box, with the exception that I changed my quality to 4K 16:19 at 30 frames per second. Honestly, it looks really good like this. If you wanted to start and stop here with how you're recording, it's a really solid starting point. Personally though, I do prefer to shoot in Xlog, which was the equivalent of D-Log-M, and then color grade and color correct in post. I'm going to switch over to my default settings, how I would normally have it on my DJI Pocket 3, and then we're gonna see how that looks. So this is what it looks like in Xlog-M. Just like with D-Log-M, it's desaturated. I looked gray, but it's going to come in handy because I will then apply the Xlog LUT. So I will say there is an Xlog LUT that you can download from their website, but it's the exact same LUT as the DJI Pocket 3 one. So if you already have one, no need to download the other, but if you want both just like I did, all you have to do is go to the Xtra Muse site and download it directly from there. Super easy, apply it into your CapCut. If you have the Xtra Muse app, which you should if you're recording with DJI or Xtra Muse products, get the app. It makes it so much easier. You can apply color recovery options there and then export directly to your cell phone. Other settings that I changed is I always have my shutter speed to ×2 what my frame rate is. I have 30 frames per second, so I adjust my shutter speed to 1/60. ISO, I'm okay with it being more automated, so for that one I have it 100 to 6400 range right now. The only other custom adjustment that I do is the sharpness. I take it down to -2. I want my quality to be really realistic and cool and sharp and fresh and easy. Always easy. I was hoping that like with the Xtra Muse, I'd be able to connect my DJI mics using the USB-C function, but unfortunately, the way that the receiver is placed, the USB-C port doesn't align with the Xtra Edge. So that's unfortunate. There is no compatible Bluetooth mic for the Xtra products as of now, but I will say I listened back to some of my audio earlier, and the quality of the audio, just how it's picking up from the camera itself, is honestly really clear. So as long as you don't have too much wind interference or like noisy crowd, I think you'd probably be okay. I will be testing this camera at CES though, so I guess we will see how well it does picking up my voice when there's a lot of other people talking around me. The accessories that it came with are pretty limited. It has this cool magnetic mount that you can use to record in vertical or landscape orientation, but if you see This sort of mount has to go into something like this, which is their helmet attachment, and then screw in. That's not gonna work for me. I did have to buy a separate attachment that will work with the tripods that I already have. So just something to be aware of if this is a camera that you're looking into getting. I have to go to the grocery store, so I guess I'll take this with me and we'll record from there. We are going to 99 Ranch today. I don't have any of the, I'm talking to myself, don't have any attachments, so by hand it is. How's the stabilization? I am holding it. Maybe it would be better on a tripod. We're doing hot pot tonight, and my friend requested fish balls. This looks good. And it's pretty loud here, so this would be a good test on if you can hear me or not. Let's get some extra firm tofu. Yeah, I'm getting the vegetables. Oh no, do they not have green onions? That's what I need. It's kind of difficult to hold this and walk through the grocery at the store at the same time. I'm curious to see how much background noise this picks up. I do have the wind reduction on. Does it pick up my voice okay? There's a lot of cars in the background here. So this is all great testing. Very excited to see what it comes out like. I had previously tried the Insta360 Go 3S, and I ended up selling it because I wasn't really happy with the level of quality in the output that I was getting. From the small clips that I've exported so far, I do not have the problem with this. Just DJI in general, and now Xtra, the way that they are able to give such high quality in such small little bodies is really impressive to me. I'm glad to see that Xtra really is just carrying the DJI candle very well.
That is so cute. Is that a GoPro?
It is the Xtra Edge, but it's just the DJI Action 4.
It looks...
They sent it to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
It looks just...
Disclosure, they did send it to me, but I was gonna buy it because it went down to $179, which is a great price for this. It is the next morning, and I want to talk about some of the accessories that I got for the Xtra Edge action camera. So the first one is these little adapter mounts where it has a screw mount at the bottom. It's an easier attachment point for my tripods that I already have, but I also got an ND filter. It's a variable ND filter with stops from 2 to 35, I think, also from K&F. I got a new cage because the cage that comes with the Xtra Edge action cam is good, but it doesn't have a cold shoe mount. So I got one with a cold shoe mount, and then I got a USB-C to 3mm headphone jack adapter so that I could use my DJI mics with the Xtra Edge. I did get one more thing, which was the GoPro selfie stick, because it comes with this plate already kind of attached to it. They always get you on the accessories like that. The color quality for video coming out of the Xtra Edge is really good. I do think that the internal mics are pretty good, and the stabilization is good. So if you're looking for a little action cam that you can take with you wherever you might go, the Xtra Edge is a very competitive option, especially as DJI is not in the US as much as it was before, or as it could be in the future. So here's an option for you to check out if that's something that you're interested in. Okay, bye. See, this is exactly why you should get an ND filter. Do you see that? Disgusting.